And today I'm talking about the colors of the chakras. People have a perception that the first chakra is red and the second chakra is orange and the third chakra is yellow and the fourth chakra is green, etc. Right on up through the crown. And there is a degree of truth to that. But I want to talk about it a little bit because there's a difference between the frequency of the chakra and the color of a chakra. Hi there, Jill Lee, founder and director of the Energy Healing Institute. Happy to invite you to check out what EHI has to offer at energyhealinginstitute.org. This is another video in the non-woo series. I like to share information about energy and consciousness and how things really work, because there's lots of information out there, but not all of it is accurate. I think it's helpful to have a place to go and find out what's woo and what's true. So here we go. The first chakra, which is located between the ovaries in women and at the base of spine in men, vibrates at the frequency of the color red. So that doesn't mean it's red. It means that the frequency, the sound, the vibration matches the color red, but it's not red. The second chakra vibrates at the frequency of orange. The third chakra vibrates at the frequency of yellow. And right on up. Here's why this is important. If you look at a chakra clairvoyantly, say you're my client and I'm going to look at your first chakra, I'm not going to see red. I might see yellow, I might see pink, I might see black, I might see brown, I might see gray, might see all kinds of colors. And that doesn't make the first chakra broken. What's interesting about this is that as you work with the chakras, you can meditate on the frequency, the color of red, and you will vibrate your awareness into your first chakra. But when you get into that chakra, there'll be lots of different vibrational frequencies in there. For example, if your mother's energy is in your first chakra, and trust me, your mother's energy is in your first chakra, if your mother's energy is there, that'll be one vibration in there. Your father's vibration, your next door neighbor's vibration, your children's vibration. So there'd be lots of energy in there, but you don't really attend to that. You might attend to whose energy is in that chakra without focusing on the vibration itself. So the point of all of this is that when you're working in a chakra, you're not aiming to have the first chakra all red and the second chakra all orange. What you're aiming for is to have your energy running in that chakra. Now, if you are visually clairvoyant in some kind of a way, if you do see color when you look at energy, then a really clear distinction is that any bright, clean, clear color that you see in that chakra, whether it's the first chakra, the fourth chakra, or the crown chakra, doesn't matter. Any bright, clean, clear color is your energy. Any color that's murky, that's dark, that's gray, that's fuzzy and not crisp, that's not your energy. So the aim would be to release those colors that are not your energy and not worry about getting your first chakra all red and your second chakra all orange. So I hope that's kind of a helpful way of thinking about things. And I do encourage you to practice. Like if you want to meditate on your first chakra, take your mind's eye to the color of red and bring yourself into that frequency with the intention of meditating on your first chakra. And that'll help you find that chakra in your inner awareness. But don't worry about all the other colors you might see in there. Just think in terms of, if it's bright, it's mine. If it's not bright, it's not mine. And that's the stuff you want to clear out of that chakra. And if you like this video and you haven't subscribed, there's a little button. You can hit subscribe, and I'd be delighted to keep you informed about what's going on this channel.